The fifth one, a sense of significance. A sense of significance. I like this. This is that sense of I matter. I matter. I contribute. I can make a difference. When I walk into the house, the climate changes because Dad has arrived. When I walk into a room, the climate changed because I'm here. When I leave, people miss my presence. That's when you feel significant as a person. You feel like you matter. Okay? True significance is found as we invest in a cause that will outlive us. If you want to reinforce the sense of significance in your spouse, help them to live for something bigger than themselves. Help them to have a sense of purpose in what they're doing. They mustn't be thinking, I'm just looking after these kids and it's not important. They must have a strong sense of, this is very key. Some esteem builders, when you invite me to watch a TV program or movie, one of the things I don't like is if I arrive home and my family is watching something and no one says anything to me. How many of you know, guys, basic etiquette? If your spouse is out somewhere and you are watching, what do? Hey, honey, lovey, whatever you call each other, right? Hey, we're just watching this. Do you want to join us? It's about such and such and such and such. They feel significant. They feel I've arrived and I've been welcomed. Does that make sense? When you take me on a date, I feel significant. Especially those of us who are always meeting with people, coaching people, and so on. My wife definitely wants to know, like, it's not like Paul just makes time for everyone else. He counsels and coaches and so on, but for me, he's not making time. Right? When you willingly offer to do menial tasks, even when they are my role, I feel significant. When you inspire me to dream, when you show me that I'm way more than how I'm positioning myself, when you dream with me. A powerful practice here is to just sit down and dream with your wife without talking about your dreams. There's some people who actually struggle, have you noticed? They struggle with this. They have to always talk about themselves. You spend 5 minutes talking about your thing, and then you'll always be reeled back to something to do with them. I want to encourage you, just powerful practice with your spouse. Just make a decision. Let me just dream with my spouse. I won't mention anything about my dreams. Let me just dream with them for at least 10 minutes. Just stop there. You know what it ministers to them? There was no agenda in this conversation. Because often we feel like our spouse has agenda, don't we? So we feel like they're talking about this first just to get it out of the way. But what they really want to talk about is that. Okay? So watch out for that. Spongile is going to a work commitment, guys. Thank you, Spongile. Thanks for everything. Okay? When you cherish me by calling me something sweet and exclusive, you boost your spouse's sense of significance when you call them something sweet and exclusive. Those of you who don't have a pet name for your spouse, come up with something, but not something someone else uses a lot, your own unique thing. How many of you have got a nice one that you're proud of? Yeah. What's yours? Your bok. Okay. And you use that for each other. For her. Wow. John, nice. Anyone else? Yeah? Sweet pea. Oh! Does he use it for you or the other way around? Oh! Guys, are you getting ideas? Are you getting tips? And you see, he's just chilling. He's looking so satisfied. He's this big guy and so on, but I'm a sweet pea. Anyone else who's got another nice one? Huh? Everyone knows mine. Guys, what's ours? My precious one. Yeah. Okay. When you're fully present when I'm talking to you. By the way, those names, I know a lot of us use names of foods, that's fine. Sugar, honey, pumpkin, my pap, my sweet pea, my patkus if you travel a lot. When you're fully present when I'm talking to you. When you're fully present when I'm talking to you. We'll wake up at some point. You've got the nose, so it's fine, yeah? Right? When you remind me of something in my world I've forgotten to do, I feel significant. I feel like my program is significant. Right? You're reminding me of things on my schedule that I've forgotten about. When you join me for a recreational activity that you don't like as much. So on the odd occasion that I go to an orchestra with my wife, okay? It helps her feel significant. Like, oh, okay, Paul is making the sacrifice. When you don't smother me. When you read to me. You know some spouses like that? When you buy me a gift. When you give me a card with a message. When you give me a back rub. When you make me coffee or tea. When you ask me follow-through questions. You ask me more than 2 questions deep. When you place value on my dreams, not just your own. When you treat me as a participating partner. What's the significance project? What does your spouse do differently when they feel that they are very significant as a person? They perform differently, don't they? And they feel special. What can you do this week that will reinforce your spouse's sense of significance? Okay? And then the last one, self-acceptance.